Alright guys, here's my next lot. This is going to be the melt pot with all the melting waxes and embossing enamels, and some extras too. I don't even know if this Ranger melt pot is even available anymore. I went online to try to see how much I was gonna put this kit up for, and I can't even find this for sale anymore. Mine is definitely a loved melting pot, but it still works wonderfully. There's nothing wrong with it. I just used a lot. And if you saw my embellishaganza where I used this to do a faux soldering technique, you can see why it got used a lot, because I did a ton of embellishments using that. So anyway, so it's definitely a loved melt pot, and I am really, this is the other one I'm really having a hard time letting go of, because it is something I've used, it's something I enjoy. Again, it's just something I got to start walking away from some of the things that I want to do, because I need to be real about what direction I'm heading for as far as creating. So with that in mind, so what I'm going to do is I'm selling this. It's going to come in a medium flat rate box, and this one's going to be a little bit more expensive because the freight on this, the postage charge, I mean, is $14 to ship. So $14 for that, and everything you're getting here. I'm selling this for $45 shipped. So this is US only, PayPal only. And yeah, so the same deal, pay promptly. Once you send me your PayPal email address, I'll send you an invoice, and within a couple of hours, please pay promptly. Otherwise, I have to cancel or void that invoice and move on to the next person, just to be fair. Okay, so what you're getting is this very well loved melting pot. And I'm not going to get into the specifics of how you use this, because if you're interested in this and want it, you know all about it. So I'm going to include the Melt Art inks, and it's just the primary colors right here. I don't think I used, I know I didn't use any of these. I never got into mixing this with the clear embossing enamel to create my own colors. I don't have too much of this left. There's probably only about a third of this container left of the clear ultra thick embossing enamel. You can still buy this. I have seen this very easily available at different craft stores and Amazon and stuff. So this you can still get in, like, I think it's in the bigger container though. So you're getting that. I am going to be wrapping the inks up in this little bubble mailer just to protect it. Nothing else is coming bubble mailed though. It's just going right into the box as is. I have 2 clear wax containers here. And I didn't use any of this. I think it's opened though. And there's still a lot in here too. I did use this on, I've used the clear wax on some canvases, so because I used the melt pot for everything. I used it for making those embellishments. I've used it on canvases. I've used it in my art journal. Just tons of stuff. I've done shrinky dink embellishments in this pot. There's all kinds of things that I've done. So anyway, but and I did, like I said, use this. So that is used. And then I also have the natural beeswax, and this has never been used. And then I have all the different metallic embossing enamels. I don't think you can even get these anymore. I don't think they're available any longer. Now these are the ones that I did use on my embellishaganza to do that faux soldering look around the edges of my memory glass. But there are still almost full bottles of all of this in here because it doesn't take much. So this is the bronze color, and that is what that looks like. And I tried to find this online. I couldn't find it anywhere. I so wanted to use this white embossing enamel, and I never even used it. So that's kind of a bummer. That looked really good on some of the projects I saw. And then this is gold. That's what that looks like. And this is platinum. I don't even think I used any of the platinum. So that looks like a full bottle. And then black. This was another one. The black and the white I really wanted to use and I never did. So these are all full brand new bottles, never been used. Jars, containers, whatever you want to call it. These are plastic containers. Okay, and these are 4 ounce, I think. No, they're 3 ounce. These are 3 ounces on these. So, all right, so there's all those different colors of embossing enamel that you get. And like I said, I don't even think you can get these anymore. But this is the ultra thick embossing enamel. It's not the same thing as embossing powders. I do have this little spatula that comes with the pot, but I did purchase, sorry. I did purchase an additional project pan. And there's a reason for doing that too, if you're familiar with it. But I do have this extra project pan that I use just for the beeswax. And but so there is a little bit. I tried cleaning it as best I could, but there is still some wax residue in here. It needs to be heated up to be properly cleaned, and I just wasn't going to heat this thing up. So anyway, that's included too. I'm just going to set that inside the melt pot right here. So there's the regular melt pot, and then you just set the extra project tray right there when you want to use it. So that's how it's going to come. Okay, and then I have this little piece right here. This is a project craft sheet that you stick inside the little pot to do different things. And again, if you just do research on YouTube for seeing projects, you'll see where this is used. I never did get around to doing those projects. I wanted to, which is why I bought this. And then the same thing with these texture treads. These are out of the package, and but I never used them. And again, I was going to use these on canvases, and I never did. I just never got around to it. So this is like the steampunk texture tread. This is, I don't know if the name's on it. Oh, it says Graphic Gears. Okay, so the names are on it down here in the bottom. It's imprinted in the rubber. So this is called Graphic Gears. So you're getting that texture tread. This one is called Scallop Lace right here. Again, I just wanted to use it on a canvas. Never did. And then this is the fancy feathers. So these really pretty peacock feathers. I thought that would look really pretty on a canvas, so that's why I got these. Okay, so those 3 texture treads, and all of this shipped in a priority mail, medium size, flat rate box, and $45 includes everything. Yeah, that's it. I may or may not be back with another Destash.